What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Let's Just Be Real podcast. I'm your host, Marissa Tong. Thank you for tuning into another episode. If you're on YouTube, hey, what's up? I got a little setup back here. I don't even know if you guys can even read the words. Like I was trying to set it up. It might be a little blurry right now. I might have to find another spot for it. If you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple, I'm talking about my little meow sign that I have. It's like a little LED light. And fun story about this light before we get into today's topic. I bought this light for my 30th birthday party. I threw myself a birthday party, which I don't think I'll ever do again, honestly. Like it was so stressful, but it was fun. It was a vibe. Okay. So that was what, 2 years ago I turned 30. So I have this sign and I use it for like events, but I've been keeping it in my house lately. And I was like, this might add to like the aesthetic of the video if you're watching on YouTube. But anyway, hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a beautiful day so far. And today we're going to dive into the topic of really taking control of your mood, cultivating happiness, cultivating more joy, really romanticizing your life, and just really enjoying life so that you can bring in more goodness, more peace, more happiness, right? I don't know if you guys agree with this statement that happiness is a choice, but I'm a firm believer in that. Like, I truly, truly believe that happiness is a choice. I really believe that we have the control to bring more happiness into our life, to really control the way that we see life, to control our circumstances, to create our reality, to create the day to day routines, right? The things that really add to our day, the things that really are going to shape our future, right? And whether or not you believe that happiness is a choice, you might be watching this or listening to this and you're like, happiness is not a choice because I don't have control of the way that other people talk to me or the way that other people show up at work or the way that other people come to me with their drama or their problems and my circumstances are crazy. And trust me, I get that. Okay. I get that, sis. Life can really be challenging. Okay. To say the least, life can be challenging. And sometimes the people that we surround ourselves with, which is why that's really so important to make sure that we are surrounding ourselves with people who also have the same beliefs, right? Who also have the same belief system that happiness is a choice, that joy is important, that we have the ability to really take control of like how we feel every day, our moods, right? So we wake up in the morning and you literally have this opportunity to decide how is your day going to go. Are you going to have a good day? Are you going to have a bad day, right? Like, what are the first thoughts that come to your mind when you wake up in the morning, when you open your eyes? Even before you open your eyes, you can literally just lay there for a second. I like to take at least like 5 minutes to just lay there. Okay. And that's why it's so important to just try to have like a nice buffer time in the morning. We talked about morning routines, I want to say in episode, dang, I don't even know, girl. Okay. I have no idea. But you could definitely go back and look at the episode. I'm going to pop it up right here, but you could take a look. We talked about morning routines, okay? So this episode is actually like a combination of that particular episode where we're talking about morning routines and then also the episode where we talks about raising your vibration, okay? If you have no idea what a vibration is, your vibration is basically your mood, okay? Your energy, the frequency that you're giving off, okay, into the world. So this episode is basically a combination of those two things. So first things first, right? When we wake up in the morning, you literally have the option to decide how your day is going to go. If you're waking up in the morning and automatically like you're thinking about the negative or you're thinking about all the things that you have to do, right? And we all do that, okay? We wake up every morning. If you're someone like me, you always have like a long to-do list, okay, blah, 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 whatever. It's up to you, right? It's really about your mindset. How do you see your to-do list? Do you see it as a bunch of things that you're dreading doing? Do you see your to-do list as things that you don't really want to do? Do you see your to-do list as things that really are like just wasting your time and making you unhappy? Or do you see your to-do list as things that you get to do, right? Things that you have the opportunity to do, or the things that you have created in your life, right? The opportunities that you've kind of, created ultimately, right? The opportunities that you've brought into your life. How are you looking at your day? If you're waking up and you're automatically thinking about your day in a negative way, then all that negativity is going to follow you into the day. So you have the choice first thing in the morning to decide on your mood, okay? You create your mood. And I know this is controversial. A lot of people don't like to believe that we control our moods. We think that circumstances, control our moods. And yeah, while that can be true, right? It can be true. You allow the circumstances to control your mood, right? Let's talk about traffic, for instance, right? If you wake up in the morning, you get ready for work, you're rushing, blah, blah, blah. Say that you already woke up in a bad mood. You already woke up not wanting to go to work or do the things that you need to do or take your kids to school, blah, 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 right? So now you're already setting that vibration. Your vibration is already low, okay? So now you go, there's a little bit of traffic, people are blowing their horns, people getting on your nerves, you might be a little late to work. Now, if you're continuing to allow those things to control and affect your mood in a negative way, then that's the way that your day is going to be set up. If you allow yourself to stay in that negative mood, if you allow your negative thoughts to consume you, if you can only think about the bad things that are going on during that day, I I can guarantee you bad things are going to continue to happen. Okay. That's literally the law of attraction. And we will talk more about, I know I say this every episode, but we will definitely have more episodes. Like there's millions of episodes, to come. Like we're just getting started here. So we are going to dive more into the topic of law of attraction later, but that's what law of attraction is, right? It's whatever you are, you're going to attract that. So if you are a negative Nancy, you're going to attract negative people. If you are a positive person, you're going to attract positive people. If you're a mean person, you're going to attract mean people. If you are a nice person, you're going to attract nice people. It's that simple. Okay? It's that simple. So the hack is being able to control your mood. So, how do we do this? Okay. Number one, I'm always going to come back to this, but meditation. Okay. So, one of the first things that you could do in the morning to really tune your vibration, tune your frequency, allowing yourself to get into a positive and a neutral mindset and a space, right? Is allowing yourself to just sit and allow your thoughts to just come to you, right? Allow your thoughts to just come to you. And there's different types of meditation. You could do a guided meditation where it's more focused on a particular thing. That could be a gratitude meditation. It could be an abundance meditation, whatever it is that you want. It could be a visualization, right? That's also another way that you could really set up your day by visualizing how do you want your day to look, right? That's why it's so important to take that time in the morning, okay? Even if you aren't someone who meditates or you haven't gotten into it, maybe you've tried a couple times, whatever, right? I'm not sitting here trying to force you to meditate, okay? I'm always going to encourage you and tell you what the benefits are. But if you are someone that can just allow yourself to take at least 5 to 10 minutes in the morning to just sit and think about how do I want my day to go? Okay. What are the good things that I'm looking forward to? Right. Also, second way that we can create a better day for ourselves and to really take control of our moods is by expressing gratitude, right? What are you grateful for this morning? Number one, I'm grateful that I woke up. I'm grateful that I'm breathing right now. I'm grateful that I got 8 hours of sleep. I'm grateful that I have a job to go to where I can make money. I'm grateful that I have food in my fridge that I can eat today, right? There's so many things to be grateful for. Even something as small as looking out your window when you wake up and maybe seeing the trees or seeing the sun or appreciating the fact that you have a car, right? So, really just shifting your mindset and learning how to, number one, appreciate what you have, right? Expressing gratitude. Number two, learning to put your day into perspective in a good, positive way, right? Really foreshadowing that you're going to have a good day, okay? Affirming that you're going to have a good day, affirmations are so powerful as well, right? And a lot of the times we think that affirmations are just these sentences and these words that we either just read a million times over and over, we repeat them, or we stand in front of the mirror and we say them, but we don't actually have the feeling, or we don't actually believe what we're saying. So this is a practice, right? If you are someone who is getting more into affirmations, or you're using affirmations but you don't feel like they're working for you, just know that it's a practice. With anything that you do, it's going to be a practice. Yoga is a practice. Meditation is a practice. Learning to drive is a practice. I tell my girls when they come to class, you're practicing, right? Dancers are athletes, okay? And I like to say this, I like to put this in perspective for my students. When athletes are getting ready for a game, do you think that they're just going and winging it the day of the game? No, they're practicing. They're putting in the time, the work, the effort, okay? And not just the physical effort and the time and the work, but also the mental, right? A lot of this, what I'm talking about today, is mental, right? You have the ability to control your mind. If you really want to, you can control your mind. Okay. And not saying that negative thoughts don't pop up. Trust me. Okay. I know that negative thoughts pop up, okay? But do you allow those negative thoughts to consume you? Do you allow those negative thoughts to take over and to affect your conversations with everybody, the way that you move, the actions that you're going to take throughout the day? How are you letting those negative thoughts control you? You can't, okay? And if you do, you're going to find yourself unhappy, miserable, talking crap about everyone and everything, constantly complaining, always looking for the bad, always looking for the lies, always just trying to find a reason not to be happy. If you decide not to be happy, trust me, you will be unhappy. That's why I say happiness is a choice. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about, we're going to keep this episode pretty short today, but last thing that I'm going to say is we need to start romanticizing our lives, okay? So, romanticizing your life can include waking up and allowing yourself to raise your vibration, right? To really put yourself in a good mood by doing things that you know are going to make you feel good, playing music that's going to make you feel good. Do you ever like watch movies, and the beginning of the movie, it's like this person gets out of bed and they're stretching and they're smiling, and then they go in the bathroom and they're brushing their teeth and they look so happy, and then they're like making a smoothie, and then they're putting on their shoes and their best outfit, and they're just getting ready for their day. I don't know if you guys have ever seen, well, hopefully you've seen Legally Blonde, okay, because that's a classic. But I think the movie starts with like the song, It's the Perfect Day, right? That, like, think about your life as that. Every day that you wake up, it's going to be a perfect day because you decide that it's going to be a perfect day. So wake up, put on some music that's going to make you feel good, right? Make the food that's going to make you feel good, pack your favorite lunch, right? Maybe take a walk with your dog, or take a walk by yourself, or take a walk with your partner or your kids, do something fun. Maybe take a minute to read a couple pages in your favorite book, or a book that you were really looking forward to reading. Do things in the morning that are going to make you feel good for the rest of the day. Romanticize your life, okay? Literally become that main character. In the last episode of this podcast, we talked about creating a character for yourself, right? Really writing down or getting clear or just visualizing, who do you want to become? What does that person do every single day? How does that person wake up? Okay. Control your mood, control your energy. Know that you get to create your reality. It's not a game, it's really not a joke. Okay. The more negative things that you think about and the more negativity that you allow to come into your mind or your space, the more negative conversations that you have, the more focus that you have on bad things, or the more fear that you have, the more anxiety that you have, you're just going to allow more of that to come into your life, okay, by law of attraction. So start romanticizing your life. Pick your favorite outfits to wear, okay? Get cute, do your makeup, take a minute to sit and like look outside the window while you drink your tea or your coffee. Okay. Maybe, I don't know, light a candle while you're doing yoga or stretching in the morning. Like there's so many things that you can do to set yourself up. Okay. This can even go into your nighttime routine, which I do want to have another episode talking about that, because I know we talked about morning routine, but your nighttime routine is just important, okay? Because that's going to set you up for your next day as well. That's going to set you up for your morning, how the next day is going to go. So start romanticizing your life, okay? You are that girl, you are that boy, whatever, whoever's watching this, okay? Just know that you are the main character and you get to choose to be happy. You get to choose to do the things that you want to do. And yes, I know we have jobs sometimes that we don't want to work, that we don't want to go to. We have people that we have to come in contact with that maybe we're not too fond of them, maybe we don't really like them, or whatever the case. But don't dwell on that, okay? The more that we dwell on the things that we don't want, the more that we're going to get things that we don't want. Focus on the things that you do like. Pick one or two things that are going to happen in your day that you're looking forward to. What am I looking forward to today? Okay, you guys can journal. Speaking of, oh my God, so I have the journal with me. I have my self-care guide, wellness journal. Okay, I'm about to end this episode, so that's what I'm going to show you guys right now. But if you guys can see here, this is what it looks like. Um, and yeah, I'm going to actually make another video with more of like what's in the journal, because we're a little strapped for time right now. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. I really hope that it was helpful to you. I want to remind you that you are the creator of your life. Okay. We were not put on this earth to be miserable or to be sad or to be frustrated or to be anxious or to be depressed. Right. And while those things do happen, while those emotions do come up, while negative and unfortunate circumstances happen in everyone's life, just know that it's not you. Right. We're human, things happen, but knowing how to overcome those things and really take control of the way that we see the world and really shift your mindset, shift your perspective, allow yourself to be happy because you deserve to be happy. Affirm that. I deserve to be happy. I deserve nothing but good in my life. Good is coming. I'm the creator of my reality. Those are your affirmations for today. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Okay, this was a really good conversation that we're definitely going to come back to, and we're going to dive more into this. We're also going to dive into this with a guest on the show coming up, okay? And yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, do not forget to subscribe, okay? This is our second video episode so far. All the episodes are not on YouTube, just the last one and then this one. And then we have 4 audio episodes, I believe. I believe there's 4 or 5, so you guys can go back, or you can just hop on Spotify or Apple to listen to the audio podcast, okay? And then if you guys are listening on Apple or Spotify, please do not forget to rate and review the podcast, okay? I also add little questions or polls to the podcast. So questions like, what did you think of the episode? Please share. Let me know. Are you feeling the topics? Are you feeling the conversations here? And then also please rate and review the podcast. You can leave me 5 stars if you're really enjoying. That's going to help other people find the podcast, and it's going to help the podcast grow. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next episode on Friday. Bye.